Our food is really designed for people who are food savvy and time starved, and there is no greater density of that population than here in New York City. So in terms of how the partnership began between RLC and Proper Food, you have to kind of understand a little bit about how Proper Food works. So at Proper Food, all of our food is made fresh from scratch each morning, and we sell it that same day, so that every day people are getting a meal that was made that morning, very different from other grab and go that might sit on the shelves for a week. And because of that business model, that means that at the end of the day, we're going to have some leftover food. And we feel really strongly that that food should never go to waste. And so we knew when we came into the New York market that we were going to need to find an efficient way to donate to those in need. And we're lucky enough to discover Rescuing Leftover Cuisine, and so started that partnership before we ever opened our doors the first day. Our food is really different from what you typically find in grab and go because our chef, Juan Munoz, he comes from a fine dining background. He worked in Michelin star kitchens and really wanted to be able to make that quality of food more accessible. So it's really quality, fresh produce, fresh meats and fish, and it's made in a really thoughtful way. But I think the thing that most pulls at my heartstring and makes me proud is addressing the human need. And we have had personal letters we've received from people who are recipients of this food who have told us getting a meal like this really restored a little bit of their dignity and kind of faith in the community. And so it's stories like that that really inspire me. Rescuing Leftover Cuisine makes food rescue easy because we can do what we do best, which is making and creating this food. And then RLC handles the logistics of getting it to the right people at the right time. So the fact that RLC is coordinating to find the people in need who will best use the food, making sure that they'll get it when the food is still fresh. And I love that people are still eating it the same day fresh. And that it's being picked up right at our stores. So we don't have to deal with any of those logistics and just can know it's going to the right place at the right time. You realize what some of these people have been through and all of the daily struggles, and the fact that we can in some small way help ease those struggles just a little bit is incredible. And I've always kind of felt that way around just hunger itself. But when I heard that for a lot of these students, they've in the past felt they needed to have a job in order to contribute to their families, but because they can bring food home from Proper, they feel like they can contribute to their family that way, and that gives them room to focus their time on their own studies and education. That was incredible to me because that's something I had never heard or thought of before, and an even bigger impact in a way. Partnering with RLC, it's just so simple and easy and straightforward. I would obviously encourage any restaurant to do it.